Was it? Today is Friday, June 6th. Um, and today I hit a PR. Pretty big, but pretty small. Kind of hard to interpret that. We'll go over that when it gets there. But it's just Big Friday and Sumo Deadlifts, just like the last, I don't even know, 5 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, something like that. So we're trying out this new thing. Well, we started doing it last week, but trying out this new thing where my snatch and then my clean and jerk is more similar to how I would lift at a meet ish, you know. So I have a few warm up sets, and then I basically take about three attempts or one wave up to a heavy weight, and basically it's like if I do well on the lifts, then I can go up. If I do well again, I can go up, and then that'll be my third attempt, and then that'll be it. But if I fail on one of them, or I don't feel like it's super strong, then I will kind of stick with what I had started with originally. And so that's like a way to push intensity. And because I have the Monday and Wednesday kind of straight sets, 5 sets of same weight, then those are days that gives me the kind of amount of work I'll need at that weight. Kind of went over it this last week, I think, but this week was more important because it's phrased in the competition mindset. So again, same complex of 1 plus 2, power, and then hang. And here's my last warm-up set per se, if you want to call it that. Yeah, these are feeling pretty good. Like, it's like I wasn't really hesitant, or it's like I wasn't as hesitant as I was. So here's 175. So on Monday I did 175 for, I believe it was 5 sets, 5 straight sets. And today is just my first weight, and I was able to execute properly on it. So I'm gonna go up. The second rep wasn't as good as the second hang, I would say. Sorry, second hang wasn't as good as the first one. That's why I got that kind of upset look. Real quick in the hole, out of the hole there. Feels pretty good. Not the same extension I got. Not the same dip as well on the second hang. Turned out okay. And here's the PR. So that's the PR right there, 185 power snatch. I've never been able to do that in the past. And then my video decides to cut out, and it misses the rest of the set. This was probably the best set that I did, because I ended up trying to get a full set on video, because I was very upset that happened, that my setup didn't record that, and I was chasing the set so that I could get a full set. But here, this one, my strap started to fall off. And this one here, I just failed this right here. I failed this this hang snatch. So go too far forward. And then 3 sets later, after I executed my first power snatch at 185, I was able to do another one, another set, full complex set. Bar got a little bit away from me from extension there. That one was okay. Yeah, I was pretty frustrated with that happening because I still needed to do the rest of the workout, right? But to put into perspective, that one where the video cut out, that was the first time I've ever power snatched 185. And then I followed that up with two hang snatches. And then I followed that up with three more singles of the power snatch, which means that I did four power snatches at 185 today, which I've never been able to do a single, like a one rep in the past. So I think that's a generally some sort of milestone. Not sure how big of a milestone it is, but a milestone nonetheless. And I am pretty happy with how that went. And then I am just trying to truck through all of these power clean, hang clean, power jerks. The big issue that I was facing with this was one of two things. So my hip wasn't the issue, which is a good thing. But I was getting very lightheaded doing them. And then at the heavier weights, my upper back, the same issue that I had for University Nationals earlier this year, my upper back was starting to give me problems. So some of my power jerks were really inconsistent. Like that one there. Yeah, lightheaded. So here's my first working set. So 220 is a weight that I did for the power clean, hang clean on Wednesday. And then adding in the power jerk today, I didn't think it was going to be too much of a challenge, but you'll see here. I didn't look too bad, but I was very tired. And again, my upper back was starting to give me some real big issues, and I didn't like how that felt. That was a pretty good pretty good hang clean from me, especially given how my hip has been feeling. Yeah, and so that there you can see that I kind of get away from the bar. That's from the pain in my upper back, and I didn't like that. And I made it a point on this set, so this is my top set, 230, to keep my upper back as tight and straight as possible. But I was still feeling it, and that bounced a lot higher than I thought it was going to. But if it was better than the one before that, so it's not much I could ask there. So then I warm up for the sumo pulls. Today is 305 for a set of 8 with some back offsets at 275. And honestly, like I said it last week, but this week was much worse. Once I did the first rep, I did not think I was going to be able to get to 8. And throughout the whole set, I felt like my upper back was rounding like an extra amount, like an extraordinary amount. But looking at this side angle, it doesn't look like it's rounding too much. It looks like that's about how much it was rounding for the warm-up sets, and it's like slightly negligible, if anything. Steve was saying that hopefully I'll be able to pull another set of 8 at a heavier weight, and then it won't go down to 5s. And we might stay on these blocks, this height for a little bit more, because going down to the floor at this point doesn't really add too much in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, that's the thing. He also mentioned that if I go up that to try to see if I can do it out the belt, but he said that it should be fine if I just end up doing it with the belt. So ordinarily I would video all of these sets, all three of the back off sets, because I think these are important. Because what happens if my technique falls apart, in the third set or whatnot? But my setup decided to not work again, so I only have one set here. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how everything is feeling, even though it's pretty challenging, you know. So then these two accessory work is just for kind of to get my body moving through some different range of motion that I didn't get throughout the rest of the workout. So pull-ups and some good mornings. This is the 95. Like I said, I would try and go up to 95. When I said I would do, I was doing 90 the last time. I'm not sure if it's because today is such a hard day that this 95 was challenging, but I know it wasn't easy, and I don't know if I still think the 95 is suitable for me right now. But that will bring me to the end of the workout. So thank you for watching. Shoots.